Okay, let's do the session. We'll begin just as we'll begin the rest of the sessions in this program. You will vividly imagine the images I suggest, and in so doing, you'll be communicating the impressions to your subconscious mind, which will quickly be programmed to go into an altered state in response. Now, behind the soothing music, you'll hear a clicking sound. This is follow-response technology, and as the sound slows down from about 850 beats to 145 beats per minute, your mind will tend to follow the sound, moving out of beta consciousness down through alpha to a theta level of mind. So let's work together to create a higher self sanctuary. But before we begin, I suggest you stop the player and take a few minutes to do the tension release exercise and some deep breathing. This preparation will allow you to attain the maximum value from the session that follows. So go ahead, turn off the player, and get ready. In just a moment, you'll be drifting off into an altered state of consciousness. Please listen to this session only where it's appropriate to relax and close your eyes, for the sounds and induction will put you into a drowsy state of mind. So now, to begin, close your eyes and take a deep breath and hold it as long as you comfortably can. And then exhale through slightly parted lips. And when your breath is all the way out, contract your stomach muscles and push the breath even further out and further out. And then repeat the process. And as you breathe deeply and relax completely, imagine yourself in a small valley surrounded by mountains. It's a warm summery day and a light breeze is blowing. Billowy clouds are scattered across a clear blue sky. And it feels good to be here. And you look up to the top of the mountain and see the portal, your passageway through time and space. And at the base of the mountain is your transport vehicle, which will carry you up to the portal. Now fix these images in your mind, and then begin walking a well-worn path in the direction of the vehicle. And you breathe deeply and relax completely as you walk across the valley floor toward the transport vehicle. Walking the path, and your feet are relaxed, so relaxed, and your lower legs are relaxed, so relaxed, and your upper legs are relaxed, so relaxed. And as you walk, a lightness of being seems to permeate your body and mind. And you're walking down the path. Feel the lightness. Feel it move on up into your hands, relaxing your hands, and into your forearms, relaxing your forearms, and into your upper arms, relaxing your upper arms. A lightness of being as you walk to the vehicle, which is closer now, much closer. Feel the lightness. Feel it flowing down into the base of your spine. Lightness. Lightness. Lightness moving up your spine. Up your spine. your spine and into the back of your neck and shoulder muscle. So relaxed and so at ease. A lightness of being, a lightness in your facial muscles, a lightness in your throat. And there's a little space between your teeth. A lightness of being, a lightness of being, a lightness of being. And all tension is gone from your body and mind. And your mind becomes lighter and lighter, quieter and quieter, more and more peaceful as you're illuminated by a single ray of bright white light that breaks through the clouds and shines down upon you, protecting you, protecting you. You experience and radiate the light as you approach the transport vehicle. And you're almost there, almost there. Vividly perceive the vehicle that will carry you up the mountain to the portal. And you're relaxed and at ease, and a quietness of spirit permeates your body and mind as you approach the transport vehicle and step inside. Go ahead, step inside and make yourself comfortable. Look around the vehicle and out the big windows. You feel comfortable and secure here. It's almost time to ascend. The door closes and you feel the vehicle engage and begin to lift. Lifting, lifting, and you look out the window and see the ground give way beneath you. Number 1. The vehicle climbs up higher and higher. Number 2, climbing now, climbing toward the portal. Number 3, feel yourself ascending, ascending. Allow it to happen, feel it happening. Number 4, the valley you just walked across is becoming smaller and smaller as you ascend. Number 5, rising up, rising up, transcending levels of consciousness. Number 6, ascending, ascending, ascending. Number 7, transcending, transcending, transcending. Number 8, you're almost there, almost to the top of the mountain. And on the next count, you'll be there. Number 9, you're now there. The vehicle door opens and you step out into the sunlight. And there, only a few feet away, is the portal that will carry you through time and space and deep into the expanded realms of your mind. And you now notice the gatekeeper at the portal entrance. The gatekeeper sees you approaching and calls out a welcome. Vividly perceive the portal, the gatekeeper, and the environment. And the gatekeeper now tells you that you have the power and ability to awaken at any time by counting up from 1 to 5 and saying the words, wide awake. If you use this self-release suggestion, you'll awaken relaxed and at ease. The gatekeeper smiles at you and says, I see you're here to create your higher self sanctuary. In a moment, you'll step into the portal, and it will transport you into superconscious mind, your higher self. When you step out of the portal on the count of 5, you will step into a room. Now it can be any kind of room you desire as a sanctuary, round or square, or even cave-like if you wish. Once you're there, you'll receive further instructions. The gatekeeper gestures for you to step into the portal and says, have an enlightening journey. And as you enter the portal, you begin to sense movement. Number 1, transcending time and space as you advance through the portal. Number 2, ascending into the all-knowing realms of mind. Number 3, transcending levels of consciousness now. Number 4, you hardly feel your body at all as you prepare for arrival. Number 5, step out of the portal and into what will become your higher self sanctuary. You have now crossed over into higher self, and although you may feel little difference, you have transcended levels of consciousness. You now have at your mental fingertips all knowledge of your totality, which you'll soon be able to access. So now, look around at the unfurnished room. Notice the large picture window that looks out upon the greatest view in the world. Go on over and look out your window. You have or will now create the ideal view for you. You're free to change this view anytime you desire, but the view will always support your serenity. And now, it's time to create the flooring, carpeting, wood, tile, whatever you want. And you'll also create the walls. What are the walls made of? And the ceiling. Create the ceiling. Now the next step is to create 2 comfortable lounger-style chairs that will face the wall on the opposite side of the room from the window. They will be placed about 6 feet from the wall. The chair on the right is for you. The chair on the left is for your spirit guide or helper. And in the arm of your chair is a panel for activation buttons. So go ahead and create the chairs with the unlimited power of your mind. And on the wall facing the chairs, establish a screen and speaker system. and decorate the rest of your higher self sanctuary. Make it the ideal room for you. You can put up pictures of people you admire. You can bring in personal items. Create other workspaces if you like. Do this so vividly that you could draw a picture of your sanctuary upon awakening. All right, now look around and remember your sanctuary exactly as you've created it, for you'll be coming here often. And then, go on over and sit down in your chair on the right. Vividly imagine yourself sitting down and sitting back, making yourself comfortable. And now, activate the view screen by switching on the controls in the arm of your chair. That's it. And in just a moment, you'll have a chance to make up something real. Some letters are going to appear on the screen as they appear in your mind. These will be the letters of your guide's or helper's name. Trust your very first impression. Just let the letters happen. Perceive them now. And you now have the name, which will help you to establish direct communications so you can meet here in the center and explore together. And in just a moment, your guide or helper is going to enter your sanctuary through the same portal entrance that you used. I'm going to count from 1 to 3, and on the count of 3, they will appear. Now you'll imagine if they are male or female, how they look, and how they're dressed. Okay, now get up out of your chair. On the count of 3, they will appear. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and greet your guide. Do you feel soul-level recognition? Even if you've chosen to work with a helper, from now on, we'll refer to them as a guide. All right. Now the second chair is for your guide. If your guide agrees, you'll meet here to work together on problems, to turn them into opportunities. You can examine potentials, program your desires, and expand your awareness by exploring the past, present, and future. And you can draw upon the collective unconscious for greater understanding in your areas of expertise. It's all a matter of coming to this sanctuary, asking for what you want, and perceiving the understanding upon the view screen. In some cases, your guide may tell you what you need to know via thought language. The more you use the sanctuary, the more effective it will be. You may want to add additional divisions. It's all up to you. You're the director of your space. And now, it's time for you to communicate directly with your guide and explore your sanctuary while I'm quiet for a while. to let go of this and awaken to full beta consciousness. So say goodbye to your guide, knowing that you can return whenever you desire. And now, step into the portal once again. As I count you back through time and space, you'll move through the portal back into your waking life. And on the count of 5, you'll awaken feeling as if you've just taken a nice, refreshing nap. Your head will be clear, and you'll be thinking and acting with calm self-assurance, feeling glad to be alive and at peace with yourself, the world, and everyone in it. So let's come on up now. Number 1, feel the lifeblood returning to your arms and legs as you come back through the portal. Number 2, you're beginning to awaken, feeling peaceful and harmonious. Number 3, you're awakening at peace with all life. Number 4, recall the situation in the room. And number 5, wide awake, wide awake. Open your eyes and feel good. Number 5, wide awake.